Definitely honored to be here, standing before you guys. I'm excited to be coaching the corners at University of Toledo. I've known Coach Candle for some years now, so it's definitely exciting to join him as he embarks upon this new journey. Today is an exciting day for us, especially with the cornerbacks. We've been able to sign 4 really good players that we're excited about. First, I'll start with a young man named Keelan Roberts. Keelan's a 5'11" corner from Miami, Florida. He's actually, as we talked about Desmond, he's the second highest rated player that the MAC signed out of that area, and he's now, with us along with Desmond from that same area. He's also the teammate of David Hood, defensive tackle that we signed. Keelan's a very, very athletic cover guy. He's a pure cover guy, one of those true cover guys, one of those guys that you can, line up out on the island, as they call it, and he can take care of business. He's very elusive, has very loose hips, so he can transition pretty effectively. He's also got good speed, man-to-man guy, got good top-end speed, but he'll hit you, as you guys can see on the film. He'll come up and he'll lay it, and those are the type of guys that we're looking for, and Keelan definitely exemplifies that. Got a chance to meet his mom, very briefly, but she's an awesome lady, Miss Wright. He's got an uncle that's been very influential in his development, Coach Jenkins, and Coach Aubrey Hill, who's down there as the head coach at Carroll City, has been awesome to us, and we're excited about his 2 young men that will be joining us. The next young man that I'll discuss is Justin Clark from West Bloomfield High School up in Michigan. Justin's been committed to us for a while, and we're excited about Justin. Justin's, again, another cover guy that also is physical. He's tough as nails. He's a kid that plays without fear. Very physical guy. I think Justin's very instinctive. He's a guy who has a knack for making plays. He's always involved. He's always around the ball. As you can see from some of his highlights, he's making plays that, he's doing more when he gets the opportunity to make a play. He takes it to another level and capitalizes on it. He's also a guy who has a lot of pride. He's a competitor. He likes to compete. He'll debate with you about just about anything. And enjoy the time getting to know Justin. I'm excited about coaching him. The next young man that I'll introduce is Jaquez Williams. Jaquez comes to us from Sandalwood High School in Jacksonville, coached by Coach Geis, who does a great job down there with those guys and has a lot of talent year in and year out. Jaquez is a guy who's what I call just a big freak, all right? He's a big athlete. He's a guy who moves extremely well, and when you see him, he looks like a linebacker, and I coached a guy not too long ago who's now starting for the Chicago Bears, who he reminds me of, Adrian Amos. Jaquez is a very, very pleasant young man to be around. He's a gentle giant. He's off the field, he's very, very nice, but as you see, on the field, he's physical. Again, tenacious competitor, has great ball skills. He's very versatile. He's a guy that could easily make plays for us on the offensive side of the ball if needed. I think he'll make an early impact on special teams because of the versatility and the different things that he brings to the game and the skill sets that he offers. Jaquez, again, is a kid that was extremely excited to be a Rocket and has expressed that and continues to express that as the day goes on. So if you tune into his social media account, you'll have a good time. The last young man I'll introduce, now everybody's searching for these big, long corners, the NFL and this trickle down. Well, this guy is definitely a big, long corner. He's 6'3", all right, and can move, extremely smooth. One of my rules, and I jokingly say, is when I go recruit guys, the first question I need to answer is he taller than me? And he's definitely a guy I'm going to hurt my neck looking up to, trying to coach him, but I'm excited about it. Zach Ford comes to us from Cleveland Heights. Again, he's a kid that has been committed, thought about potentially maybe, exploring some other options, but he's where he's supposed to be, back at home with us, and we're excited about him. He's going to be able to bring, again, some length into the room that allows us to find some matchups that may work to our favor. Where we get some big receivers out there, we got a guy now with some length that we feel good putting out there on the island. Again, he's also a guy who has versatility, moves really well, has ball skills, and we're excited about him. He's probably exactly what you want, kind of in the boundary, physical guy, can get rid of blockers and do some really good things. So all in all, I think we've signed a really good group of cornerbacks today that we're extremely excited about, looking forward to the future, looking forward to those guys coming in and being able to help build and continue to push this thing in the right direction.